Hey guys, so a lot of you requested me to do a hair video, so I'm gonna get started with that today. So this is my normal hair straightened, but I was gonna put in my extensions and curl it. So I always start off with brushed out hair. I already brushed through it, and I just had a regular Hot Tools curling iron. I think it's a 1-inch, and I'm just going to split my hair up into sections. But first I use the Kenra thermal styling spray. It just really helps with my curls because my hair likes to fall out really quickly, especially if I'm sweating or dancing. My hair falls out really quick, so this helps my curls stay in longer. So I always like to brush this through my hair and just so I like to let that sit in for a second and then brush through it. It might feel a little wet, but it'll dry fine within a few seconds. So all of that's brushed through, and then I'm just gonna layer my hair off like that and clip it up. So I always start off with a really small amount, and me personally, I like to curl my hair first and then put my extensions in. I feel like if I put my extensions in and then I try to curl it, like blend the hair together, I always end up tugging out my extensions, and so I personally just like to curl it, and then if I'm like touching anything up, I'll curl them in together. But so I'm just gonna take this, and some people like to all like curl the hair the same way, and sometimes I do that and sometimes I don't. Honestly, I don't really have like a great hair routine or like a specific way of doing things. I probably should, but I just curl it like this. So that's the first layer, and I usually just spray each layer with a light hairspray just to make sure it doesn't fall out completely, and then at the end I'll spray it again with something more of a sturdy hold. But this is a Moroccan oil finishing spray, but it's a really light finish, so I wouldn't suggest actually finishing with this. Okay, so now my hair is fully curled all the way through, and I'm just gonna kind of let them sit for a little bit while I curl my extensions. So I have a whole bundle of extensions from Eye for Design, and this isn't like my exact hair color like on the bottom because I put a lot of blonde in my hair last year and then I dyed over it, and now the dye's starting to come out, so my blonde is coming through, but I get this more to match the root of my hair. I just like a little bit of dimension, so it doesn't match my bottom, but it does match the rest of my hair. So these are from Eye for Design, and I'm color number 4, and I think it's the European Rumi extensions, and so I have like the Glamour line, which is the fullest or like thickest line of hair that they have. So you can get different levels depending on how much you need, but my hair is pretty thin and it's short, so I need all the hair I can get. So for curling extensions, I've played around and I've done a lot of different techniques, but for a curling iron, I just like this one the best. So I literally just wrap it around with one hand and so it's a really long curl. You just go through. I think these are like 22 inches, maybe 20 inches. So they're pretty long. Longer than my hair now. So they don't all match, they don't all look the same, but in the end I'm going to take them out anyway, so I just like a really loose, pretty curl so it's not like too fixed. Now I'm going to take some hairspray and just make sure it's all covered, and then I just lay it to the side while I do the rest of them. And again, if you want to do it while they're in your hair, I know a lot of people rather do that, and it probably will look better because it's going to be fully blended, but personally I just find it a lot easier to do it this way. So that's just me. Wow, this is such an arm workout. Oh. And the good thing about these extensions, or extensions period, is for me personally, I don't have to use all of them at one time. It just depends on what I'm doing or where I'm going. I would wear all of them for a pageant, but I'm going to dinner with girlfriends tonight and I'm not going to need the whole thing. Like, I just did so many and I still have this much hair left, so it gives me a lot of options. So sometimes I like to leave the other half just straight, because then if I'm wearing my hair straight one day, I can just use these and then I don't have to worry about doing anything to them. And they hold curl really well, so I don't have to curl them every time I wear them, especially if I want more of a loose, curly look rather than ringlet curls. So I have all this. I don't think I need more. So now I'm just going to brush through all this. It's a really loose curl. So I could just wear my hair like this and just keep it really light and wavy. But I'm dressing up tonight and I like long hair, so I'm going to wear my long extensions. I forgot to spray the rest of these guys. So I just run my fingers through them. And I'm going to start from the bottom and work my way up. Big guy and start right there. So now I can look at my hair and say, okay, do I want more, do I want less? And I think I want more, but I think I just need more because they're so much longer than my hair, so I'm going to curl some more. Okay, so now I like that a lot better, but now I'm going to go through and kind of just recurl some of the pieces that might have fallen a little too much, because I don't want it super wavy up top and then like really curled at the bottom. So I'll just go through. I'll take like a big brush like this where it doesn't really have all of the bristles side by side. It's a little bit more of a comb, It's technically for blow drying, and just kind of pick through it, but really lightly. So sometimes I tease it and sometimes I don't. I don't really like to tease it for games because we do so much hair tossing and dancing that if I tease it really high and like I'm going to a pageant, then when I do so many hair tosses and dances, the teasing starts to show through because I'm moving, and it's not like I'm just walking on stage and I'm barely moving my face or I'm doing a photo shoot. And so I like to be able to run my fingers through my hair during a game or flip my hair over if I'm doing a t-shirt toss or dancing on stage, and I don't have to worry about, oh, I have a big place where I teased my hair but now it's showing through. So I'll put a little tease in it now. So these are probably my 3 favorite tease brushes. Sorry, we had blonde wigs the other night at the game and I have blonde in my blonde hair in my combs. Take that out real quick. So these are probably my 3 favorite brushes. Honestly, I have no idea what any of them are called. This one is Tease with Ease, but the other ones are so old, but they work great. So I always lose volume in my crown first. So actually, wait, we're gonna use this one. I don't even know what this is called. Oh, Powder Up Texturizer. So you can get one at Walmart from Not Your Mother's teasing powder or something like that. It's white and pink, and it's like $4 or $5. Like, it's super cheap, but it just helps your hair tease, and then it really helps just however you style it, helps it stay that way. So I'm just gonna take a little section right here and put that up. I'm gonna take a little section right here, put that up. And then I'm gonna get right here, right above my hair extensions, and then I'm gonna make sure the cap is open, and then, oh, yep, that definitely just came out, perfect. And so now I'm gonna brush that down. And try to spread it out a little when you tease it, so it's not just like a big hump, but you can actually like spread it out a little when you're back there. And then I'm just going to curl this again because I kind of brushed off all the curl. And I'm just going to hold this for a second. Whew. So it can kind of set. Can you guys see that? And then I'm going to lightly just spread it out. Now we can't have all that volume in the back, but then nothing up front. We're, again, not going to go crazy with the teasing here, but just add a little something. And the key here is to get really small pieces of your hair to tease. Don't try to tease like all this at once, because then it's just not going to work. You have to go in layers. So that side's done. That's a lot of tease. Ooh, we're going to go right here. Okay guys, this is the final look. Again, you can kind of go whatever route you want. It just depends what mood I'm in. Sometimes I want more of a beachy curl, and sometimes I like this really loose waves, and then sometimes I like more ringlet pageant-y curls to where it's a little tighter and less messy looking. I don't know. But anyway, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns or anything like that, feel free to shoot me a message and ask away. Again, I will post all of the products and things like that that I used throughout the video in the comments or with the video caption on Facebook. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you soon.